A race in which Nigel Twiston Davis's runner, Jet Ski, has been all the rage. And he has been backed into 11-8 from 11-4. They go on. Let's bring up to date with the very latest news from Carlisle. Runners are making the way to post, but virtually there now. And it's been a pretty lively market for this. Jelski for the Nigel Twiston Davis stable was put in at 11-4 last night and is now as short as 11-10 as Black Ebony drifts to 5-1 from 130. Method to the Madness is into 5-1 from 8, and Barntown is into 6-1 from 12s. Well, the big drifters here: Sense of Adventure 14-1 from 4s, Pull Green at 20-1 from 8s, and Irish Odyssey was 4-1 in some places early on yesterday. Now 25-1. It's at 100-1 bar those. So they all go at Carlisle. First race of the day seeing 20-1 surprise with the King of May scoring in the hands of Brian Hughes. Well back favourite there. Hill 16 was never really a factor, and Trevor Hemmings represented here by another well-backed runner, Jelski, 11-10 in from 11-4. Well beaten on his last couple of starts in bumpers. Down the field in the champion bumper at Cheltenham, disappointing on his last start at Chepstow in another bumper, but a winner at Foss last season.
In 30 seconds.
Clearly soft ground holds no terrors for him. Nigel Twiston Davis does exceptionally well on his raids here, and in fact won both divisions of this contest on this card 12 months ago. So Jelski, the market leader here at 6-5 as the runners arrive down at the start. So Black Ebony on 4-1 is weak in the market. It's a horse who represents the Ruth Jefferson stable, who haven't had too many runners, just 8 runners in the last 138 days, and none of them those have won. And Buster Valentine travelled well for a long way in the opener, but blew up 3 out, and I think the evidence so far is that the stable's horses are needing their first run of the season. The Black Ebony in the colours carried by Buster Valentine in the opener is weak in the market here. Method to the Madness for Lucinda Russell does have that fitness advantage. She was 3rd of 7 at Perth in an ordinary looking race 3 weeks ago. But that fitness advantage, and I like it for soft ground, could stand her really well here, and it was no surprise to see her attracted some each way support this morning, and that support has seen her cut to 11-2 from 8-1. Whilst on 6-1 we've got Barntown. Significant move developing on this horse in his debut for Tim Vaughan's stable, and hard to fancy just on what he's achieved so far. He's having his first run since January, but strong support for him, 12-1 down to 6 as well. Sense of Adventure, second start for Dan Skelton, 4th of 6 in a market raisin bumper back in the spring. He's eased back, as is Pull Green, who was 3rd in a point-to-point back in April, fetched £37,000 as a result of that run, whilst Irish Odyssey in the colours carried to victory by Stratum in the Zadowich over the weekend. A winner at Fontwell on his racecourse debut. Tailed off next time, having his first run for 18 months now, and eased back here as he drifted 22-1 from 4-1. So runners are filing out onto the track, so it doesn't look as though it's going to be too long before we're underway here for the second race of the day. And it does look as though Method to the Madness is going to be ridden handily. She has a fitness advantage, and being a daughter of Gold Welsh, is bred to travel a lot further than this 2 mile and 1 furlong. So that's ahead of them here. The starter ready for them. The flag's raised. Jelski, the 5-4 favourite, on the off here as he walk forward.
This event is now in play.
So coming in to face the starter then, and they're off. And as they jump away, and one of the runners is whipped round down at the start, and it's Ex-Brie Desmottes, and he's lost 15 or 20 lengths at the start here as Method to the Madness takes them along. Admittedly, it's not a particularly strong pace. Method to the Madness leads from Pull Green and Jelski behind them, Black Ebony and Irish Odyssey, and then towards the inside, Sense of Adventure. Rashi is next in the field, and already Express de Mott has made up the lost ground and has overtaken a couple as they take the first flight, which they've all jumped safely. And as they head towards flight number 2, Method to the Madness leads from Jelski towards the stand side, and Pull Green towards the inside rail. Black Ebony got in tight at that flight in 4th and is followed by Irish Odyssey and Sense of Adventure as the field head towards flight number 3. This will be the last in the circuit's time. Method to the Madness over by 2 from Jelski and Pull Green. They're cleared of Black Ebony, Irish Odyssey and Sense of Adventure. Express de Mott is next in the field and followed by First Man, who's got Raji and Barntown behind. So it's a good long run before they reach the next. The field passing the enclosures with a full circuit of the racecourse in front of them, and Method to the Madness in the hands of Blair Campbell swings right-handed with a 2-length lead over Jelski on the outside of Pull Green. A further couple of lengths then to Black Ebony on the inside of Irish Odyssey. Sense of Adventure next on the inside of Express de Mott. They're followed by First Man and Raji, and the back marker remains at Barntown. So the field heading downhill towards the back straight, and still Method to the Madness who leads. Method to the Madness takes them into the dip on the far side. Jelski a length and a half away. Pull Green with Brian Hughes going for his second win of the afternoon in 3rd, followed by Black Ebony, Irish Odyssey, Sense of Adventure, Express de Mott, First Man and Rashi, and no move yet from Barntown at the back of the field. So the field about to take flight number 4. Method to the Madness jumps it well, led there by 2 from Jelski, a further length then to Pull Green, tracked then by Irish Odyssey and Black Ebony as they head towards flights numbers 5 and 6. So into the final mile, and as they head towards the 2 flights going up the hill, Method to the Madness leads from Jelski. Pull Green a close 3rd, followed by Irish Odyssey, and Jelski just made a mistake at that 4th last and heading towards the next, and it's Method to the Madness from Jelski, another mistake from Jelski, and now heading downhill towards the home straight. And as they do so, Method to the Madness leads, still stalked by Jelski, who's in there fighting despite those errors. Pull Green a close 3rd, followed by Irish Odyssey, who's running a big race given the way he's drifted in the market. Black Ebony and Sense of Adventure are next, and this group of 6 have broken clear the rest of the field, who are headed now by Barntown. But it's Method to the Madness now just stepping up the pace as they approach 3 from home. Pull Green has now been switched to the stand side over the 3rd last. Method to the Madness jumps it well, goes on by 3 to Jelski in 2nd, Pull Green in 3rd, and there followed by Irish Odyssey. 2 flights left to jump. Method to the Madness isn't going to be easy to catch her. She stays really well over the 2nd last. Another mistake from Jelski. Sense of Adventure's fallen there, and it's still Method to the Madness against the far rail. Jelski, though, is now just gradually wearing her down. Irish Odyssey is a close 3rd, and they've gone clear at the final flight. Method to the Madness again pulled out a better jump there than Jelski. Method to the Madness by a length and a half from Jelski. They've gone away now from Irish Odyssey into the closing stages. Method to the Madness with Jelski just hanging under pressure. Method to the Madness is going to make all. Method to the Madness wins it from Jelski in 2nd, and they were clear of Irish Odyssey. Black Ebony stayed on to finish 4th ahead of Pull Green.